Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham HaKadosh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. The true Hebrew Israelites of the Holy Bible are the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans and speckled birds, who may look like the other nations but are scattered, Israelites scattered into these other nations through the seed line of their father. Go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And this is going to be a video lesson on health scriptures in the herbs and exercise. And I have some things, good ways to increase your health and overall your overall health, I guess. And this is based on the scriptures, the Holy Bible. And Esau, the so-called white man, the Edomites, have made the food unhealthy. They put chemicals in everything, like the soap, and they put pesticides and genetically modify the foods. And they basically do everything that hurts your body instead of helps your body. Everything that could be organic and natural from the earth, they change it to chemicals and lab things, lab tested. But I'm going to read the scriptures and then give some examples on how you can help your health in just small, basically daily changes, easy day-to-day life things. This is Ecclesiastes, also known as the book of Sirach, chapter 38, verse 4. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai hath created medicines out of the earth, which are the herbs. And he that is wise will not abhor them. So the medicines come from the earth. They don't come from Esau's laboratory. So it's important to a wise man will use the herbs, which Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has created for medicines out of the earth. And I have in a couple different Bible translations. Ecclesiastes or Sirach 38 and 4. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai makes the earth yield healing herbs, which the prudent man should not neglect. So this means that we should be using these herbs really daily. That's how you get the benefits. And I'm just starting to kind of get my health together, and using herbs and also eating more correctly. This is in the Good News translation. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai created medicines from the earth, and a sensible person will not hesitate to use them. And so we should be wise and use the herbs that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has planted in the earth, or put in the earth. So to speak, that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai created these herbs, we should be using them because they're for our medicine, they're for our well-being, for our healing. And it's in the scriptures. And so I have some herbs that I've been using. So I'll go through a quick list of some herbs that I'm using. And you can look up your own herbs that you want to use. And it's not as much about the taste. Sometimes bitter herbs are good. This one is called milk thistle, and some of these I learned from the elders and the brothers at Great Millstone. They have sometimes do health videos, and they have a GMS health channel. But this is milk thistle, and you can get it in the capsule. You can get it in the herb form to make a tea. And you can get it in the the bottle form where you have the like the eyedropper, except it has the herbs in it. You might put it in a little bit of water. This is Asian ginseng. This I have this one. I think this is the one that I have right here. In the dropper, in the bottle. I have St. John's wort. I have it in the capsule form. You want to make sure it's vegan or vegetarian capsules, because they might put hidden pork. That's another thing Esau does, is he puts hidden pork in things. And then this is valerian root. And again, you can get it in the kind of bottle form. You can get it in the herb form, in the capsule form. You can swallow the capsules in the pill. You can put it in the water. You can just put it on your tongue, but be careful on that. Some of them will make it'll. You gotta be careful doing that because it can make you cough. And I would stay away from the gummies unless you know they're completely vegetarian or vegan, because Esau will hide pork in the gummies. Is there some websites I use to find good herbs? And these are the medicines from Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. And so this is bilingualbalance.com. You might have heard of Dr. Sebi. Basically, I think it's a relatively family business. They have a whole bunch of good herbs. I think you use the salve on your skin. They got some soap. These are for the teas. And I like to get the capsules that they have. They have good herbs that they put in the capsules. And this sea moss is good. You can get the sea moss in the capsule. You can get it in the kind of more pure form that it actually looks like the sea moss. And this is another good website of Choq, CHOQ, in the Shilajit or Shiljot. I don't really know how to pronounce it. This is good. And all these things have good benefits you can look up. And they have a whole bunch of other stuff too. We like a lot of minerals from the food that Esau There's a lot of mineral deficiency, so the sea moss will help you with the minerals. And I haven't really done too much research on these things, but I've taken them. It's natural. That you can read, it's like the leaves and the roots and like the herbal extracts, and they put it into a capsule. And you can research these things. So that's a little bit on the herbs. And you might not see results instantly. You might see a little bit of results in the first few days. But consistency, I've heard the brothers say, is what you want to do. Maybe around a month or something. You might really start seeing the benefits. And along with the herbs, you want to eat healthy so that you can feel the benefits. And even without herbs, you want to at least increase better eating. And the best in the scriptures have good instructions. Of course they have good instructions. So now switch into the food. Ecclesiastes 31:19. A very little is sufficient for a man well nurtured. This is concerning food. So a little bit of food is sufficient, is enough. And so Esau teaches you to eat 3 meals a day. He ends up giving you too much for a meal. And then you eat snacks in between, and you're basically just stuffing your food all day. Stuffing yourself with food all day, which is unhealthy, with terrible oils for you. They're bad oils. And just too much food. So you could eat a lot less food, and it's still sufficient. And he fetcheth not his wind short upon his bed. So the point is that very little food is sufficient. What does that word sufficient mean? If you don't know, it means enough, adequate. A similar word is plenty of. So a little bit of food is plenty of food. And so that's one of the best things you can do for your health, is to eat less. If you eat 3 meals a day, maybe you'll eat 2 meals a day, or even 1 meal a day. Or precept came to my mind. This is Ecclesiastes. I think this is the one. Yep. Ecclesiastes 37:29. Be not insatiable in any dainty thing, nor too greedy upon meats. And so we don't need to be eating as much meat as we're eating. And so you could go a few days without eating meat. You could eat meat just a few times a week. A lot of us eat meat every day, and that's not really good for you. If you eat meat every day, maybe you eat meat every other day, or 5 days a week. But really, you could be eating meat maybe 2 or 3 days a week, or at least less meat, in a more balanced and so these things are good. This is good for our health, and to serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Because from personal experience, when I eat bad foods with all the oils and too much meat, a lot of times I can't think straight. I just end up like laying down, like I can't. It's hard for me to do things. especially the thinking. It really can mess up my mind. And I want to have a good mind to think about the scriptures, the Holy Scriptures, and to have basically a good pattern, a good pattern, so that I'm not building upon bad habits. And so a good way to do that is to eat less. So this is something I'm starting to try to do. And I put up some foods that are good. And cause I used to be eating I would get like calzones. I could eat pretty much eat a whole calzone, something around there. I could eat a whole pizza. It was like a small, like 6 pieces of pizza and still be eating. Even if I had chicken on the pizza. Eating meat every day or pretty much every day. And I gained a little bit of weight pretty quickly. Without even realizing it. Well, I realized a little bit, but without knowing how much. And so, and it's easy because it's pleasing to the flesh, but I started eating less. And really it feels better, and I don't have that I realize I don't really need all that food. It's not really hindering me in any way. Eating less meat and less in general. So I might get a hummus. This is a good food. Because if you eat a hummus, you get like a little thing. You eat the whole thing, it might feel like it'll be pretty filling. And you could be pretty much good with that. Like it might be a little bit much for one portion, but this will have me some of this and maybe some guacamole or salsa. I'll be good for the day. Some chips. Well, chips aren't that good, but you can still you don't gotta be perfect 100% vegetables and all that. But you want to make more healthy choices. Hemp seeds are good. Avocados. These will probably fill you up more than you think. Because a lot of times you just want that bread and oil and meat and the sauce and all that. But if you eat something healthy, it really will satisfy you. And it doesn't give you that terrible feeling of regretting what you eat after and messing up your head. You feel a little bit better. You can have more focus. Walnuts are good. I'm at the Whole Foods. I'll probably get some walnuts. Watermelon is good. And you can put it in the blender with all the green stuff in it too. That's healthy, but you don't want to eat the green stuff. You can eat the white stuff, but you don't want to eat too much of the green. You don't want to eat any of the green stuff, but you can blend up the green stuff, even if it's a little choppy, and it tastes good. And so you want to change your diet a little bit, the way that you eat. And a good way to start is to apply that precept, the precepts, eating less and not too much meat. And if you can get organic foods, then get organic foods. Because Esau puts chemicals, pesticides, and genetically modifies the foods. And the way that you can identify that is through the sticker. You see the barcode with the number on top of it, the 4131. If it's 4 digits, you can see at the bottom on the right here, that means it contains pesticides. That's like the majority, the average. I mean, I don't search out all the markets, but that's like the medium. If it has 5 digits, and it says starting with 8, we should always look. If it just has 5 digits, is GMOs, which are genetically modified, which is terrible. You don't want to eat any of those. Pesticides are already bad. You don't want to eat those, but it's better than GMOs. And 5 digits, starting with the 9, is organic, which is what you want to eat. Is grown healthier. Like this one, you can see which one would it be. It will be the organic because it's 5 letters and it starts with the 9. And if it's organic, it'll usually have something like this on it. Maybe not on a fruit, but on a drink or something in a container. It's lucky if it's not a very exciting lesson, but it's still the truth. It's still true, and these things can help you in your daily life. Because Esau has really messed up the way that we live. Because your eating is a part of how you live. And of course, the Holy Scriptures come first, but eating healthy and getting yourself right is a part of the Scriptures. Just don't put that first. And so, a good thing to do, waking up, is coconut oil, pulling, they call it, where you take some coconut oil, and you see how it has the organic thing on it. It says the USDA organic, like the thing we just saw. So you might take some of this in a spoon. You put it in your mouth, just straight up from the thing. And you kind of swish it around like mouthwash for a few minutes. And then you want to spit it out. Don't do it in the sink, because it's not good for the sink or the toilet. You want to put it in the trash or outside. And it helps get detox some toxins out naturally. You could use because Esau, what he does is puts fluoride in the toothpaste. He puts chemicals in everything you ingest, in the soap and the toothpaste, when the natural things from the earth are helpful. And so we gotta detox these things out. And so instead of brushing your teeth with fluoride toothpaste, you can get up, do some coconut oil, which I need to be more diligent in that. You can see I have some effects of fluoride. And you can't. Esau might tell you it's good. A lot of people wake up to this fact that fluoride is bad. Because a lot of people don't know the truth of the Scriptures, but they know certain things about Esau and how they don't know he's Esau, but they know that the things are bad. And so you can use these things to help you in your walk in the truth. And so brushing your teeth, and you push, not that you need this, but this has helped me, is the soft bristled toothbrush. This is the one that I have from Better and Better. It's called betterandbetter.com. It's a natural bamboo toothbrush, and it has the soft bristles. and that helps my teeth. I didn't realize how much it would make my teeth feel better when I'm brushing by using the soft bristle toothbrush. And it's only a few dollars. Definitely worth a worthy purchase. And you want to get toothpaste without fluoride and to be as natural as possible. Fluoride is the main thing you want to watch out for. But this is the toothpaste that I have. You can do the coconut oil, what you just do with a spoon and like mouthwash, and then for the toothpaste you can use the toothbrush. I like the soft bristle. And you do it the toothbrush up and down instead of sliding all the way across your teeth left and right. You do it up and down, and you as you move left and right you're doing it up and down, and that helps. That's a natural way, which I learned these things from some health people. They do like natural, they go into basically health and fitness, natural stuff. And so this I found, I don't know where I found this one. I think I was just looking for natural toothpaste. And you can see that this is, I'm pretty sure this is the exact same one that I have. It looks exactly like this. And I think it's just 5 ingredients. You see the non-fluoride. Now I don't know exactly how they make this, but it's healthy. I've been using it for a while. And it's just saffron, tea tree, aloe vera, ginger, and lemon. And it's organic. These are natural things. So this is probably the most natural toothpaste you're gonna find, or at least up there. And this is what I use, so it's obviously healthy, and it works. And so hopefully these little changes, they actually help you. They help you in your daily life. Maybe you notice you feel better. You might have better digestion. Mentally, you might feel better and clearer. Mental health could be better. You could increase your mental health. Maybe it might make you want to get up more and be active and do physical things. Because these pesticides, and these chemicals, they mess up your mind. They make you lazy. They don't, instead of normal human function, this stuff will improve your human function. After the scriptures, of course. And so another thing to do actually I have another thing on this topic is the soap, because Esau puts all the chemicals and everything in the toothpaste and all that. It doesn't do things good for human body build, and he doesn't do good things for your human system. He doesn't do natural things. Another thing is with the soap. He puts all these terrible chemicals in the soap that probably mess up your bloodstream. I don't know exactly the science, so I can't speak on it too much. But all I know that it is bad, and I've used some of these before, like some stuff with chemicals, and I just can't. It's hard for me to use it because it just doesn't make me I can feel it messing me up. My body's reactive to sensitive to the chemicals. But we grew up on the chemicals, and they become your daily life because that's what you use every day. And obviously the scriptures in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakodash, protects us even if we are ingesting these chemicals and we have faith, because not all we're in captivity and not all of us have the means, the money, and the availability. And you don't need to focus on this. You got to put the truth first all the time. But not every brother has the means to be healthy. But if you do have the means, then you should try. And these are some simple things that you can still enjoy these things, not too much discipline. At least with the toothpaste and the soap. But you should try to do it in all these things to help you walk in the truth. And sometimes you can, and to be diligent in these things, and sometimes you might need to make a slight sacrifice, like maybe you a little less drinking, you might save some money. A little less eating out, you might save some money, so you can help yourself a little bit. It's just what I'm thinking. But for the soap, this is what I've been using. I get it from the Whole Foods. You can get it online. And it's natural soap. It feels good to use. Some of them smell good. And so, and they're not expensive. $7 for one thing of soap, I think it looks like it is. So it'll probably last you, I don't really know, maybe a couple weeks, maybe a month. So that's pretty cheap for what can be a good decision to improve your health. And I just use the soap. And so this is good for your health. So cover the herbs, the natural medicines out of the earth, as the scriptures say. Cover the eating. And if you want to cook a big meal, you can do things like maybe like vegetables like cauliflower and broccoli, and sweet potato and potatoes, and things like that, plantains, things like that. And these things will fill you up. You just gotta sometimes put off the meats a little bit. And all the rice and all that, you can use quinoa. Is healthier alternative to rice. Cause rice can be dangerous. Quinoa is a better alternative. Esau has made the things popular that are bad for you. So you can look up how to cook this. You can season it how you like. And you want to use the vegetables. Like the cauliflower, the broccoli, sweet potato, whatever vegetables you like. And this will fill you up. You can get full on that. You don't even want to eat too much of that. You want to put the nuts in there, like the walnuts, the hemp seeds. Maybe macadamia nuts are good. You can put olive oil on there. Try to get the organic olive oil, avocado oil, organic if you can. And this is good coconut water. You can get like the small ginger shots if you have a local health store, Whole Foods or something like that. You want to get this one, the Harmless Harvest. That's a good coconut water. It tastes good, it makes you feel good, it's organic. It is a little expensive though. in the mouthwash that you have, use the mouthwash, is really not good for you. It's got probably a bunch of terrible ingredients. I'm not saying you gotta quit all these things, but because the truth is what's important in these scriptures, and praying to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. But really, you should be being more healthy. Because why would you choose a bunch of chemicals over herbs natural from the earth? And obviously do it in your means. And you don't have to, not forced to do anything, but just instruction and a guideline. I'm not saying I'm not a doctor or nothing like that. I'm not giving health advice professionally. I'm just saying some things that I use and that I've seen that could possibly help your health. And these things are good. Now you look at it, tell me if it's not good. And so I think I have something that looks like this, or it might be the exact same one. This is good. You put it like 2 drops of this, maybe 1 drop, maybe 5 drops. Something around there. In like a little bit of water, and you swish it around your mouth as a mouthwash, and then you spit it out. Again, you want to do it outside or something, because you don't want to get the oils in your pipes. And so you could use that instead of mouthwash. That's like a natural mouthwash, because that mouthwash is terrible, man. It's unhealthy. That Listerine, you might like it, but it's terrible. It's just really unhealthy. It's not made for the body. It's not made to use for the body. Esau put a bunch of chemicals in it. It's terrible. It can mess up your mind and your bodily function, probably your digestive system, your whole natural human system. It can probably mess up. Probably mess up the way you think. Of course, the scriptures come first, and so eating healthy is not a requirement, because the scriptures are the requirement. But if you have the means, you should increase your health. At least you should increase your health. Which I've been unhealthy for a while. I'm trying to increase my health now. So I need to apply these things to myself, and I've just started, and hopefully help other brothers, because these are some pretty easy decisions. And I'm probably speaking more than I have to, but these are some pretty easy decisions, at least concerning like how you shower and how you brush your teeth in the morning, in like dental health, which are not, those ones aren't expensive. The toothbrush, the saw bristle, and then you could replace all the meats maybe with not all the meats, but all the excess meats and all the like all the too much rice. Not that you can't ever eat these things, but with more healthy foods like the avocados and the nuts and the vegetables, which are filling. The hummus, I like to eat the hummus. Some hummus and chips. Carrots are probably better, but I still get the chips. And then another thing is bodily exercise, which is spoken about in the scriptures. 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 8, for bodily exercise profiteth little. And so that's the point. I'll read the precept. But godliness is profitable unto all things, having promise of the life that now is, and of that which is to come. And so the point is that bodily exercise profiteth little. That means that it still profits. Even if it profits little, it's still profitable. So you want to be exercising. Exercising is good. It'll profit you. is not the focus, but it profits little. You can look up the health benefits of exercising and just do some exercising. And another thing is fasting. Fasting as Hebrew Israelites is something that we do, and especially believers in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. This is Matthew 17:21. Howbeit this kind goeth not out, but by prayer and fasting. And that's talking about demons. Sometimes if you have a demon on you, you gotta pray and fast. You go without eating and drinking, and you pray to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. You might go without eating and drinking for 1 day or even maybe 2 days. And so prayer and fasting is good spiritually for this truth, and to humble yourself before Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. But also, it's good for your health. It's very good for your health. Fasting is the abstention, which is basically the staying away from eating and sometimes drinking. So you can fast a dry fast, no eating, no drinking. You can fast a water fast where you just drink water. You can intermittent fast where you fast for a certain amount of time and then you eat for a little bit of time for a small window. And then you go back to fasting and do that kind of daily. And so there are a whole bunch of health benefits on fasting you can read about. So you want to do the exercising, which profits little. You want to do the fasting, which helps you spiritually in this truth and help get demons off you, along with prayer. You want to do all these things with prayer. And hopefully, Lord willing, I'll put up a Hebrew prayer about healing and health. You want to buy the good toothbrush, the healthy toothpaste, the natural soap, the healthy mouth, the oil, the organic clove oil, for the mouthwash, the essential oil. You want to know how to identify the organic foods, the pesticide foods, and the GMO foods, and try to get the organic. You want to eat less carbs and less meat. Too much pizza, too much all that bread, because the bread has the terrible oils in it. That's another thing. If you're cooking, you want to stay away from the vegetable oil. You want to stay away from canola oil. You want to cook with the olive oil. And try to make it organic. If you can get like this one, the Bragg's one, really, if you can get any organic olive oil, that's going to be much better to cook with. Rather than canola oil or vegetable oil, or I think corn oil. I think that one's also bad. Basically, any of these regular oils that you see that Esau puts in the food is all bad. You can put the olive oil on top of your food too, like on a salad. Avocado oil is good for cooking. Grapeseed oil. And all that pizza, all that bread, you want to cut some of that out. Eat some more fruits and vegetables in just less quantity. And you can enjoy this stuff sometimes, but you don't want to make it regular. We should, and I should be having more discipline. We should be having more discipline. And so you should kind of examine the things that you consume and do on a daily basis and see if it's really healthy for you. Because Esau doesn't tell you that we weren't taught to teach these things. So I'm teaching you these things. Hopefully it can help you. And of course you probably already drink bottled water, because you don't want to drink the tap water, you want to drink the bottled water. And the last thing that I'm going to go over is the dietary law, which really promotes health. And we must be obedient to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. And these are laws that we can keep, so we must keep them. We should keep them. And the wages of sin is death. And so we don't want to die for eating abominable foods, which is just a simple, foolish lust of the flesh, against the laws of our power, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. If you're doing these things, then repent and stop doing these things and pray for forgiveness to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. This is Leviticus 11. And 2, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth. Whatsoever parteth the hoof, and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud, among the beasts that shall ye eat. Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divide the hoof, as the camel, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof. So, us Israelites, we don't just go around eating anything that's physically you can cook and put in your mouth. We have holy laws on how to eat, on what to eat. So we don't eat the camels. The heathen do that stuff. Because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean unto you. And believe it or not, the laws promote health and are natural for the earth. Like the shellfish and all that, they are the ocean's cleaners. And so taking them out from the ocean, they're not cleaning. So the natural system in working together of the system of the ocean is not in order, is not then good, because all the ocean's cleaners are being taken out, and the heathen are using them to fulfill the lusts of their flesh, which are against the laws of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, to eat them. So these laws these commandments are good for us to keep, and is good for the earth and the well-being of humanity in the earth itself, which are going to be kept in the kingdom of heaven on the earth, which is coming soon. And the beauty of it is going to be seen in the righteous rulership. Verse 6, and the hare, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean unto you. So we don't eat rabbits. Esau goes around hunting the rabbits and just eating them because he's a heathen. He doesn't have these laws. Because it said these are for the children of Israel, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, and speckled birds. In the swine, which is the pig, where you get pork from, you get bacon, you get ham, sausage. This is all from swine. This is all from pig. Though he divided the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean. He is unclean to you. So we don't eat swine. This is biblical for the Israelites. We don't eat that. That's unclean. We abstain from that. We stay away from that. There's no way, no reason you should be eating any swine. It's terrible for you. There's no reason you should be eating any swine. And the wages of sin is death. So if you want to continue in sin, eating swine, then you can expect death, and a death by pain you can expect. And that's what's coming very soon. It's a light thing to just put off these foods. It may be a little bit mentally, but these things help your physical health, help your connection with Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, and it help increase you in it's just good. It's good for your spirit and for to keep the commandments. Keeps you in order. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch, they are unclean to you. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. So the fish with the fins and scales, which are the fish that have fins and scales, and you can look it up before you eat it. So you want to be conscious about these things. You want to look at the food, say, does this have fins and scales in it before you buy it to eat it? You look it up on your phone, on Google, a Google search. And you see if it has fins and scales, if it's in the sea, and if it's anything in the sea that doesn't have fins and scales, then you don't eat it. You stay away from it. It's unclean. That could cause you to die, to bring death upon yourself. And of course, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua is merciful. If you make a mistake, you make a mistake, but we don't go out there buying we don't go out and buy, we don't eat these things. We don't go out and buy bacon, we don't go out and buy these things. We are conscious about what we eat to be obedient to our power. And the wages of sin is death. Sin is a transgression of the law. So if you fuck around and eat, excuse my French, and eat pork, then the Lord is justified. He could kill you. And so we got to think about these things before you eat. We should fear Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua and keep the commandments, which is the whole duty of man, which is Ecclesiastes. And so we should fear the Heavenly Father in keeping His commandments on how we eat. And of all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. So all these shellfish, all the shrimp, all the lobsters, these are abominations. We cannot eat these things. They shall be even an abomination unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, but ye shall have their carcasses in abomination. And so, lawful things to eat. You can eat beef, you can eat chicken, you can eat lamb, you can eat goat, you can eat fish with fins and scales, and that should be enough meat for you to eat. You don't need anything else. You can eat turkey. I'll get one more precept. This lesson went longer, but this is Ecclesiastes chapter 30, verse 15, also known as the book of Sirach. Health and good estate of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth. And so the health of your body is better than gold. And so I think I'll end it there. Give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai B'Hashem R'Chakodesh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the elect. Shalom.